Setting strong boundaries with a narcissist, how to stay firm. Narcissists often employ various tactics to reinforce the illusion that they hold ultimate power and control while everyone else is inferior. One of these tactics is physical violence, which they use to make their victims question their sanity. This article will be beneficial if you have ever been a victim of a narcissistic attack. The two worst outcomes of a narcissistic attack are the victim's self-doubt and emotional turmoil. These attacks are designed to make the victim feel like they are to blame and that their emotions and perspectives are unimportant. This can lead to severe post-traumatic stress disorder and a lack of self-confidence. It's important to remember that the narcissistic attacks reflect their own insecurities and desire for control, rather than an assessment of your worth or sanity. To prevent further harm, your only options are to learn about your attacker's strategies and develop your own counterattacks. First, you should never communicate with a narcissist who is intentionally attempting to damage you. The best answer when a narcissist attempts to manipulate your emotions is to refrain from responding. If you respond to the abuse of a narcissistic abuser, they may gain even more power over the situation. It is preferable to simply ignore their insults and close your ears. Constantly seeking reinforcement and adulation from others, responding to a narcissist will only exacerbate the situation. If you retaliate against their violence, you will just bolster their already inflated sense of self-importance. Second, refrain from defending oneself and avoid debates. If you try to argue or defend yourself against a narcissist, they will not listen. They may appear interested in hearing your opinion, but if you attempt to defend yourself, they will grow annoyed. This is because they lack empathy and are self-absorbed. Narcissists like engaging in arguments and debating a variety of issues because they are adept at manipulating others and exerting control over circumstances to boost their self-esteem. Many of the folks they aim to influence are unaware of their persuasive abilities. Thirdly, avoid harboring any regrets about anything you didn't do. Narcissists are expert manipulators who use other people to boost their sense of significance. They may criticize you for overreacting to situations and your feelings. Narcissists want you to react so that they can feel superior and powerful. The mantra that narcissists must tell themselves is that everything they do is just for show. Don't let the narcissist win by ignoring everything they say. People who have suffered from narcissistic abuse often make this mistake. It's easy to believe that the narcissist is targeting us because of a flaw in ourselves when we feel vulnerable. However, this is not the case. Narcissists are simply selfish individuals who cannot understand the impact of their actions on others. Never take responsibility for someone else's bad behavior. It's always their responsibility. Fourth, you shouldn't waste your time with their tricks if you believe they are weak. Avoid mocking what they say with humor. Narcissists will do anything to exert control over the people in their immediate vicinity. It's not worth giving them the satisfaction of thinking they succeeded in getting you to dispute or become upset. Instead of trying to be someone you're not, focus less on the little things. Until they find someone else to converse with on their terms, or they become tired of trying to control you, they may continue to talk down to you and threaten you. Don't let their immature actions distract you. Use restraint and ignore their insults. This will make the narcissist feel less important and less likely to continue tormenting you. Fifth, don't give them any justification for being proud of themselves. Narcissists have an inflated sense of self-importance and believe they are significant. Resisting the urge to shower them with praise and admiration is crucial. Doing so would only give them the validation they seek, but it would also be unjust. Preventing a narcissist from receiving recognition for their achievements is the first step in managing them. A person who is more concerned with what others think than what they have to say is considered narcissistic. If you try to coerce them into doing what you want, they will only make more demands. Prioritize your own needs and think about how to meet them. Suppose a narcissist even suspects that you can't handle being the center of their attention. In that case, they will cease focusing on you. Sixth, make every effort to stay away from them. Narcissists require ongoing conflict to feel good about themselves. When you try to defend yourself, they only intensify their attacks until you give up, or they succeed in their mission. Keep in mind that the only thing narcissists care about is getting what they want. They only care about themselves, and they don't care about how their actions affect those around them. Because of their exaggerated sense of self-importance, they can't recognize the harm they cause to others, so there's no point in trying to show them. Remember, narcissists can never be convinced to change their ways. They will always be the same person, no matter who they meet. Instead of wasting time trying to connect with or change them, it's best to break all ties completely, as this will only worsen your situation. The 7th guideline: respect your boundaries. Always maintain a safe distance when interacting with narcissists. Keeping a safe distance from anyone who might harm you is crucial, but doing so can be challenging. Setting boundaries is the first step in achieving this objective. Wait until they have gone before speaking to them or returning their texts or calls. A simple way to set boundaries is by saying, "I don't have time for this." When a narcissist says, "I have other plans," it means they are not interested in a committed relationship. To control their victims, they may use flattery and accusations. It is best to avoid being around narcissists as they can be difficult to work with. But that does not mean you have to comply with all of their unreasonable demands. 8th, maintaining composure and leaving if the narcissist becomes agitated. To attain some tranquility, it is advisable to depart. Narcissists often get their way as they are skilled at persuading others to do as they desire. They are particularly drawn to individuals who exhibit solid emotions and prefer to interact with those who are distressed rather than calm and collected individuals. By maintaining your composure under pressure, you can effectively diffuse the situation, as the narcissist may be discouraged from continuing their tirade when they see that you are not engaging in conflict. Being aware of their tactics can also help you prepare and defend yourself better. Last but not least, don't take responsibility for a narcissist's problems. Realize that you are not the problem. Understanding your role with a narcissist. Victims of narcissistic abuse often fall into the trap of taking on the blame for their abuser's issues. Narcissists are master manipulators who have the ability to convince themselves and those around them that they are always right and everyone else is wrong. Regardless of your beliefs, appearance, gender identity, or other personal characteristics, a narcissist will find a way to treat you unfairly. It's important to remain strong in your convictions and not be swayed by a narcissist's manipulations. You don't need to make an effort to please them or solve their problems. If you find yourself in a situation with a narcissist, try to remain as indifferent as possible. Ignore them and carry on with your day. Think about how much lighter your day would feel without their presence. In today's video, this is all I have to say. Please subscribe to my channel, share this video, and leave a comment with your thoughts. I would love to read them. We truly appreciate you taking the time to watch this. I hope the rest of your day goes smoothly.
So everyone, this video taught us how to protect our own emotional and mental health when dealing with a narcissist, in which we must establish clear boundaries. Narcissists frequently use compulsion and manipulation to keep control over others and enhance their own sense of self-worth. Setting clear boundaries, however, can be an effective way to stop a narcissist from doing more damage. A narcissistic attack is first and foremost a reflection of the attacker's own anxieties and need for power, rather than an objective evaluation of your value or sanity. It is imperative to refrain from replying in the face of a narcissistic assault, because doing so would just make things worse. Instead, make an effort to keep from arguing with the narcissist and refrain from defending yourself. By doing this, they will be prevented from having further influence and power over the situation. Furthermore, it's crucial to refrain from taking blame for a narcissist's negative action. This is due to the fact that they are egocentric people who are devoid of empathy and unable to comprehend how their acts would affect other people. As a result, it's critical to disregard their comments and stop from responding violently, as doing so would simply serve to confirm their exaggerated sense of self-importance. Don't provide the narcissist with any additional reasons to be arrogant about themselves. This involves restraining yourself from wanting to shower them with compliments and adulation, because doing so would just serve to validate their desires. Instead of attempting to force the narcissist to do what you want, prioritize your own needs and concentrate on addressing them. And finally, it's crucial to respect your own limits and make every effort to avoid narcissists. This entails keeping a respectful distance and establishing unambiguous boundaries, such as not approaching the narcissist before they leave or not answering their texts or phone call. Remember that narcissists can be persuaded to change their behaviors and need constant conflict to feel good about themselves. Well, I sincerely hope that this video might be of some assistance to you. Please leave your thoughts in the comment area below if you have any regarding this subject. Please accept my most sincere appreciation for your time and thoughtfulness, and thank you for watching this video.